So I wasn't really planning on making another video on this topic, but so much has happened since my first video, and I just felt like I need to create one final video to sum up all my thoughts on the situation with Hopeless Peaches. And once again, if you don't know what's going on with the Hopeless Peaches drama, again, I think there's just too much information for me to go into in one video, so I highly recommend you check out the videos made by the Hotbox and Prism made Luke. They both made great videos covering this topic. So I recommend you check those out. They're going to be up in the iCards. And before everything else, I just want to thank everyone who supported this channel over the past few days. The amount of super sweet and kind comments and really supportive comments, and of course the amount of subscribers that this channel has absolutely skyrocketed. And to a point, even though it is super amazing, and I really want to thank you all for being so supportive, once everything feels almost bad talking about this, because, well, that's not really what this whole thing was supposed to be about. You know, this whole Hopeless Peaches drama that's covering tons of channels at this point was never about, you know, growing audiences. It was about, you know, justice being served, or whatever you want to call it. At the same time, it'll feel as hollow if I didn't at least thank you all for the support, and also probably mention why it's so extra special on my channel. Because if you don't know, I've been working away at this channel for over 7 years now. Yeah, that's right, I've been making videos for this channel since 2013. However, as you can probably tell by my numbers, well, the YouTube algorithm hasn't been kind to it. And the worst part is that no one knows why. So to see there's an increase in subscribers and views and people joining my Discord, to even exchanging comments with a 1 million subscriber YouTuber. There's other YouTuber who's also been affected by Hopeless Peaches, Camila Cuevas. It's all been just so surreal. It's absolutely insane. So I really couldn't thank you more for supporting this channel, because again, for whatever reason, it just really refuses to grow. So to see so much support recently has been absolutely amazing, and again, almost surreal. But also I wanted to bring this up because it also demonstrates a real danger in the way that how little channels don't really get pretty much any exposure nowadays. Because like I said in my previous video on this, which I released on the Saturday, I've been talking and trying to get people to understand what kind of person Peaches is since February, when she made her slander video about me. Now, I don't want to sound like I'm this vigilante whistleblower that's been telling people all about this before it was cool. I'm just saying they're just a perfect representation of what kind of situation many of us smaller YouTubers are in. That, you know, we've been saying what everyone has been saying, and not just me, so many other smaller YouTubers have been affected by Hopeless Peaches, but nothing really came of it until things finally exploded over the weekend. So that's another reason why I feel this whole drama is extra special and important, because it also finally not gives the voice to smaller channels, but also shows exactly how much information we have to offer if only we actually had a voice on this platform. And there have been people, and it also has been amazing to see that bigger YouTubers have been finally giving us voices in this drama. Once again, the Hotbox, he, in his recent video about Hopeless Peaches, made a whole section in it talking about me and my experiences with Hopeless Peaches, which was absolutely amazing. And Prism made Luke even linked my video talking about it in his comment section, which also helped out so much. And again, I couldn't thank you two more for this. Literally, thank you so much. And I'm just so happy that this could finally be this, you know, push that my channel needed to finally get somewhere. And I'm happy that big YouTubers are kind of starting to see the value in showcasing what us smaller YouTubers have to say about the situation, because we have plenty of evidence to give ourselves and plenty of, you know, supporting arguments to give against Peaches. So I'm really glad that this all has been happening. It's somehow turned into this really, you know, healthy little ecosystem where everything is just churning along very well, and we're getting all the evidence we need against Peaches, and our small channels of getting some traction finally. But now coming back to Peaches, which kind of, the subject of this whole drama. And I just wanted to kind of, sum up my final thoughts on her and what I think is going to happen to her. So out of curiosity, I've been tracking her social blame numbers for a few days now, and yeah, they have taken quite a dip, as you can see. I also noticed that she lost tons of views on a single day, which usually means deleting videos. So, and I haven't really seen anyone talk about it yet, as far as I can recall. So if anyone maybe knows what's up with that, what she's been deleting, please definitely let me know. I'm actually very curious. But apart from that, one thing I've also noticed that's very curious is kind of how this whole process went down in the art community. Because like I said in my previous video, I never really thought too highly of art community drama. But how supportive people have been towards everyone affected by Peaches has been really eye-opening. Like, literally, I received a giant flood of really supportive comments and people saying that they hope I'm doing well and that this whole slander from Peaches didn't affect me or my channel too much. It's been all pretty amazing. And another thing I noticed is that people are very serious about it. People saying how disappointed they are that this person they looked up to turned out evil, which seemed kind of refreshing from what I usually kind of anticipate when someone gets quote-unquote cancelled, people celebrating and crab braves going off and everything like that. None of that here, which has been definitely kind of refreshing to see. And I'm glad to see that people are kind of treating this very seriously. But now when it comes down to Peaches herself, she, as far as I know, hasn't made any public statement about it ever since things really took off. Maybe she's taking a break, like she talked about several times before things really kicked off. Or maybe she's just preparing some mega video to address everything. Who knows? But from what I've seen about her so far, if I had to guess what kind of video we're going to get, an apology video or a video in which she digs herself into an even bigger hole, well, I would probably bet on the latter. Because right now she just comes across as a person that would not really want to apologize for any of this and really seems stubborn in her ways of trying to smear all these other people who are coming out against her. It's all down to her. If she does finally apologize and admit she's in the wrong, I hope that things end up well for her in the end. And at the end of the day, even if she doesn't, I hope that she does finally see, maybe further down the line, what she's done wrong and grows from it. Because I definitely don't think she should have her whole online career ruined because of this. She's still an amazing artist, definitely way better than I could ever be. But at the same time, she is very rightly so being held accountable for her actions, and her YouTube channel has really taken a beating because of it. So overall, if I have been affected by her smears, I still do genuinely hope that in the end things turn out well for her, and also, of course, for all of us affected by Hopeless Peaches and her lies. But we'll have to wait and see exactly how deep of a hole she's going to be digging for herself. Because if she just turns out to be so unredeemable, then who knows, maybe even I'll have to change my opinion then. Right now, I'm still optimistic about her and her future if she only decides to finally grow up and apologize and learn from all of this. So those are my closing thoughts on this drama. I probably won't be making another video on this unless something insane happens. So until then, thank you once again everyone for all the support on this channel for the last few days. And while you're here, maybe hey, check out my Discord server down in the video description below. Down there's also my Patreon, and also different my Patreon, Gavin Burns and AKB. Down there's also our Amazon Associates links, and that's about it. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little video. If you did, remember to subscribe, like, whatever, and I'll see you all in what I make next, which hopefully will be a tech video finally. Goodbye everyone. Goodbye.